So thank you for checking out this video of me attempting to build this $130 57 Chevy 112 scale model kit. Now my quality of work is far from impressive. I have seen quite a few talented model builders in my day who have created some amazing builds that far surpass my abilities, though I would say our joy in building these kits is quite mutual. As I'm starting with the mechanical fuel injection parts, this build video is really meant for fun, so feel free to comment below and be nice, and maybe share some of your own tips, tricks, and some of your own experiences. Now, as you'll see throughout this build, I'm using an Exacto knife, file, and a couple types of sandpaper to remove any and all flashing that I find. So using the plastic cement on all of the non-painted parts actually fuses the plastic together and allows you to make a seamless connection between the two pieces. Whereas when it comes to the painted parts, I'll be using super glue, because in some cases it's really hard to scrape off the paint, because you should never use plastic cement on paint. It'll just melt the paint and it'll be a mess, and it's hard to make everything stick. So super glue on non-paint, or plastic cement on non-painted parts, and super glue on the painted parts. Oh, mistakes were made. I should have applied primer before adding this orange gloss paint. The paint did not build on the raised detail, for example, the lettering on top of the valve cover, so all of this paint needed to be stripped off. Super Clean came to the rescue, going in for a dip, And place your favorite book to keep her from floating. Alright, now for the plug wires. This is nice on the instructions. They give you actual lengths, and they are exact lengths that you will need. But whenever you do this part of the job, just make sure your blind is a bat and you have poor lighting, and apply as much super glue as you can. Whenever it doesn't stay in place, you just keep putting more glue in there. And oh, this was such a hassle. What I should have done was use micro drill bits to put holes in the distributor on the side of the block, but hey, it doesn't look too bad. We'll leave it there. And the oil filler. Again, we're going to clean it up. Unfortunately for the oil filler, I was holding it with a pair of tweezers and it went flying across the room. It's embedded somewhere in the carpet, so it may or may not make it to final assembly. I'll just make sure not to vacuum the carpet until I find it.